Hey guys, it is Friday the 20th of September. There's some big releases this week. I've had some stuff on pre-order for ages. One that got released today that I haven't yet received. It might come whilst I'm filming this, or it might come tomorrow, is the new album from Jamie XX, In Waves. That's on like a 3 LP box set. Excited to spin that. But I've got some stuff in. And I thought, let's go through it. Let's see what we've got this week. Okay, first up is the new live album from the War on Drugs, Live Drugs Again. This release was leaked earlier on in the summer. A couple of websites had this up for pre-order way before it was announced and then deleted it. So we're expecting it. What's interesting about this, and what has probably divided some people, including me actually, was this is limited to either 2,000 or 2,500 initially, with 666 of them being blue vinyl. Apparently what they're doing is throwing in a blue record at random to replace the standard black. And if you're lucky, you might get disc 1 or disc 2 might be blue, or maybe both of them are blue. But it's so random, you can't order it. You can't order the blue one separately. It's just luck I get. Spoiler: I got 2 black, and I can't say I wasn't a little bit disappointed. I was a little bit disappointed in not getting one of the blue ones. This is by far the most expensive album I've personally bought brand new. It clocked in at £50 for 10 tracks. That maybe 9 of them, or 8 of them actually, I've already got on their first live album. So why pay £50 for a new War on Drugs live album, which is essentially the same track list? And basically that's because if you've ever seen the War on Drugs live, their songs evolve over time. You know, there's a little bit of a different build up for one and a different ending for another. And it just makes their shows quite unique if you go and see them multiple times. And I think they've translated that into this new live album. From what I understand is Adam, the lead singer of the War on Drugs, has produced this. And every track is bits of different live shows. So it's not one track from one live show, the next track from another live show. Every track has bits from the very best bits of the songs they've done in 2022 and 2023, I believe. So that's a lot of editing. But what it means is this live album, it sounds like a really well mastered hybrid between a live album and a studio album. And that's almost, and because the tracks are ever so slightly different from the last live album and the studio releases, it almost feels like we've got a new studio album. And this sounds, it's probably, I put it up there as the best sounding live album I have ever listened to. It is just incredible. It is so good. Live Drugs, the first one was incredible in its own right, but this is a new level. It's 2 black LPs, but in this edition there is a fold out poster. Nothing special really. It's there's a picture, I think it's a top down picture of one of their live setups. This is heavy. This is, if I can get, this is heavy duty. This is very heavyweight cardboard. And if anybody's seen my videos before, you know I like a good gatefold. It's very nice. It's solid. It's not flexing at all like some of them you see. The only problem is the art is, it's okay. You don't really come to expect much from them in terms of the design or anything, because it is pretty basic, or the photography's, it captures a moment. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing groundbreaking. When I first got this and I realized I didn't have one of the blue records, I was disappointed. I opened this up. I was like, this is £50. This is a lot of money. And I didn't get one of the special edition blue LPs. The poster's not very good. It came in cardboard sleeves. It came in these. I think I've kept them. And they were tight, really tight. I kind of expect more of a £50 record. Look, you know the type of sleeves. They were in there tight. There was debris. There was paper on the records. Everything that a vinyl collector hates was happening in this release. So I was a bit disappointed. I was ready to maybe, for the first time ever, consider sending this back, because I've got a fantastic live album for him. I'm potentially waiting for, say, an indie release or something, a special edition indie release. That no doubt will come, because this is limited to either 2,000, 2,500. This is sold out. This is this edition you're not going to be able to get. So I was in two minds until I put it on. And obviously the most important things about these releases is the music. And as soon as I put it on and I listened through the first side, I was that this isn't going anywhere. This is well and truly worth the money. If you don't listen to The War on Drugs, you don't know where to start with this. Start with this, fall in love with the music, then work your way through the back catalogue. This is a superb album. I am giving this, because of the art, is not spectacular. The paper sleeves and the meh poster, I'm going to give this a 7.9. 7.9 out of 10 for the packaging. The album's a 10 out of 10 for me, and that's the most important thing for everybody. This arrived for me this week. I got caught up in the hype about this. I had this in my online basket, the minute it came out, and then for a fleeting minute, second guess whether or not I should buy it, and then I was too late. It had sold out, and everybody was going absolutely bonkers for it. This is Jack White's latest album, No Name. There was no way I was going to be spending the excessive amounts that the scalpers were wanting for the blue variant. I just waited a couple of weeks, and then it popped up in an online shop for a standard price. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think of this, of the hype, especially for this color variant. But it is spectacular. It is beautiful. I got this yesterday. I've spanned the first side. It sounds good. Jack White, back to his roots. All analog recording and mastering, I believe. Bernie Grundman. It sounds great. You're in the room with him. Stripped right back. I am yet to spin side B, but this is good. However, the packaging, it's I understand Jack White. He likes to keep things minimal. Usually with a third man release, you get decent sleeves, but they've skimped, and this is it's paper. It's useless. It's pointless. I'm keeping that in there just as a placeholder. The album artwork is, I don't know what he's going for, but this is no good. But what matters, and what matters to most people, is the music, and the album's good, even though I've only listened to side A. Next up is a band from Manchester, from my neck of the woods, called Ist Ist. This is their fourth studio album. I am fairly new to the game with this band. I heard them on social media. I immediately thought the lead singer sounded like Ian Curtis and they were giving off Joy Division vibes. So I listened to them a little bit, saw that they had an album on pre-order, and I pre-ordered their special colour variant from direct from the band themselves. That had been on pre-order for maybe 6 weeks until last week. Last week, one of my local record shops has done a little collaboration with the band where they have a gatefold cover individually signed by the band on a very limited yellow color variant. But what's interesting here is this is limited to 199 copies. So I pre-ordered this one. I cancelled the one directly from the band. They refunded me the money. I apologized, but let them know that I was going after this one. But still, let me go over this shoulder. They still sent the one that I cancelled. So I've got 2 copies of it. This one over my, this one over my shoulder, I'm going to do a giveaway. I did let the band know that they sent it, and they were kind enough to say, just keep it or do a giveaway. And that's what I'm going to do. So details of this are on my TikTok. I've put a video out on my TikTok telling you how you can win that record. So go and check that out if you are interested. So this is the limited yellow color, limited to 199. As I said, it has been signed by the band. It's got squiggles on it, so I'm presuming it's. I can only take their words for it. But this is, this is a pretty standard gatefold. There's a nice little moody picture of the band in there. This was recorded at Edge Recording Studio in the Yard, produced by Joseph Cross, mastered by Robin Schmidt. Not sure what they've done before, but this sounds pretty good. Nothing spectacular. I've listened to this album once through. The similarities to Ian Curtis and Joy Division are present in a few of these tracks. From the limited knowledge I know about this band, I've seen some interviews where I'm not sure if they're 100% happy with with everybody relating them to Joy Division, but I did see an interview where they maybe are now kind of embracing it. Whether or not they're trying to move in a different direction, I don't know. But there's definitely some tracks there that remind me of Joy Division, especially Ian Curtis. It works. There's a few tracks in here that go in a different direction as well. But this is a great. I've spun it once. I did a live stream on it yesterday, and the feedback was very good. I very much enjoyed this album, and it makes me want to delve into their back catalogue as well. So if you've not heard of this band, Ist, Light a Bigger Fire, go spin it, go buy it, go support the band. The gatefold is it's nowhere near as thick or as sturdy as the War on Drugs one, but the art's a little bit better. There's a nice photo, a high def photo in there. There is a lyric. There's a lyric inner sleeve there. Again, paper inner sleeve though. But luckily, where I pre-ordered this from, they'd sent it separate. They pulled it out. I think they understand. They pulled it out of this and they put it into an inner sleeve for me before packaging, which is very much appreciated. I'm going to give this a 7.7. Slightly higher than normal, basically because it's signed. It comes with a lyric in sheet, and the picture's quite cool inside. And also, it's nice being limited to 199. So yeah, I was hoping Jamie XX in Waves would have been here today, but it's not. I might have to do that one next week. But yeah, so guys, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Come over to my TikTok, follow me on TikTok. I've got a Discord server. There's some great conversations happening in there. There's a nice little community starting to be built. So feel free to come and join that. All the links are below. But yeah, please do let me know what you've picked up this week, and I will catch you guys later.